He goes, "You're a great writer." And I'm like, there it is again. I'm like, I write porn. He's like, no. You have a way of talking and writing that I need to be a part of that. Like whatever. I go, but I've never written a script. He goes, whatever you write, I'm going to produce it. And I go, holy shit, dude, this is amazing. And then like, I don't know, I'm time jumping, but at some point I got a little cocky and he put out 21 Jump Street, which Johnny Depp again, you know. And I said, there's Ice Cube's talking to Korean Jesus during that movie. Do you guys still have that Korean Jesus? He's like, oh yeah, we made that for I go, if you guys want to work with me, I need that Korean Jesus. So they sent me the Korean Jesus and I put it in my warehouse and I prayed to it every night. I prayed to Korean Jesus. And what else? I mean, because of all the canceling, it's like if I get canceled at Marvel, then DC wants to work with me. So it's like, once again, being rewarded for the bad behavior. So there's this editor at DC Comics. Oh, cool, I can't draw Hulk and Wolverine, but Batman, Superman. And this guy, Axel Alonso, who worked at Vertigo, which was like the more adult, like they do Sandman and stuff like that. He contacts me and he's like, I've been reading your fucking fucked up articles in Vice. He's like, you're a writer. I go, that's the thing that I have the most respect for is writing. Like I have a book in me. I haven't sat down, but it's like, it's in here. I'm too scared to get it out. But he's like, yeah, your art's okay. I go, okay. And he goes, I want you to write a book about, you know, it was like Koreatown gangsters it was shit that I didn't know about. I was like, fuck it, I'll make it up. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna write it like this. And he's like, no, you're gonna write it and someone else is gonna draw it. I was like, oh, okay. But he was like, and then I started writing it and I start writing him emails like it's done. And, you know, email bounced back. He quit and like moved to Marvel. And I'm like, oh, fuck, it was almost about to happen again, you know? And then my podcast starts getting bigger and bigger. And I'm in my full workaholism. I'm aware that I'm an addict. I'm in my full addiction. I'm gambling with my life and life savings every single day while touring with my band Mangchi, doing the news for Vice, doing art shows like legally around the world and doing illegal, like just, and people are like, are you on coke? I'm like, I don't have I get high off, and each thing is like, I have to do I'm not enough. That's what I believe about, that's what I did believe about myself and still sometimes today is everything the world had shown me is that besides from my mother is that you're not, and that was also confusing because she sent me away and abandoned me. So it was like, you're telling me I'm the best, but then you threw me out like trash. So a lot of mixed messages and the messaging that I heard growing up that I received was, you're not enough. Women don't date Asians. Your art looks like shit. You're not following the graffiti rules. Your art's a little too aggressive to be refined it's just, everything is just, so everything had to be, it's not like I can kind of be in this field. Like I have to have the best podcast. And in my mind, that was Howard Stern. So I was like, however extreme he is, I have to go, like Howard's the ringleader, but I need to be the guy that's the, you know, and I don't care what happens to me because I've had 3rd degree burns all over my foot. Like my brother's read my diary. I've been stabbed in I don't care what you do to me because it'll never be what I can do to myself. I've hurt myself. So then I'm in Russia or the North Pole interviewing. It's my first time doing the serious news. And I remember at the time, Shane and Eddie and everyone at Vice, we sat down and they're like, Dave, your podcast is out of control. It's like, and they all know me. They're like, you can't say those things. I go, I can say what the fuck I want. I'm like, this is Vice, baby. Like we did. They're like, Dave. And it was like 2nd season of Vice News on HBO. The 1st season was Dennis Rodman in North Korea, getting a lot of attention. We start getting Emmy nominations. And the year that we did it, I won the Emmy for the news. I'm like, my ego's like, oh, the first time doing the news, fucking nailed it. And I'm like, I'm God, dude. I can do serious news and I could do weird butthole talk on this show. And I could do serious fucking delicate watercolors that could be in a museum. And I could do the most craziest, like, you can't fucking put me in a box. And if you try to, I'm like, I am better than you. I'm better than you as a human being. I'm better than you as an art. And it was like, my friends just like, because it's easier when you're an alcoholic or drug addict. You're like, bro, you're unhinged. You're out of control. But it was just narcissism, hating myself, self-destructive behavior. And the people would come with me. I'd bring them to, because I controlled my addiction. Like I knew that I had a problem, and I know the nature of addiction is you can't stop. So I did something that I've never heard another addict do, which is I would hire people, close friends, being like, I'm an addict.